on rural farming, and I swear I thought that my full internship would be in the city of Barcelona. I can tell you that it's not. I am literally in the middle of nowhere. I took a tram, a train, and a bus, and I'm so far outside Barcelona. And the interview that I am going to have to do in 10 minutes is going to be fully in Spanish. Well, they were nice to give me a little choice between Spanish and Catalan. Of course, chose Spanish because I don't speak a word of Catalan. So yeah, come with me on my report. So I just finished the interview and I think it went well. I did it in Spanish, which was good to practice, but I made like some mistakes in grammar and I struggled with some words like the pronunciation.
In the beginning.
But I noticed that I struggled more when I was actually reading the questions. And then when I was like, okay, maybe I should just roll with it, ask him all the things that I know and know how to ask in Spanish. And when I got rid of my notes and my actual like question list that I was supposed to be reading, the interview went way better. So I think I'm just gonna freestyle it from now on if I have another interview in Spanish, because I feel like that just works way better for me, which is actually pretty nice to think of because it's my third language. And then doing an interview in your third language and then being better at it when you actually do not have a certain guideline, it makes me feel good. So I know that this is what works for me and I've learned something new, which is what I'm here for, because you should learn things during your internship. So yeah, that's it. So I just came from Pilates, I just finished, and I swear this is so good for society that exists, because I swear I had the feeling that I was going to headbutt someone this afternoon and I don't know why. Not that I was aggressive or that I was actually going to do it, but I just felt like I needed to do something to let all the energy and felt like negativity even out. And I know where it comes from, but I'm not going to share it on this vlog because that is a little bit too much information and too much of an insight in my daily life. Yeah, I'm not comfortable sharing that, but whatever. Giggling and kicking my feet. Services include things like telecommunications for remote work, housing, rural schools, public transportation and healthcare services. But they also include things like small village shops, bars, and restaurants. Bars and restaurants. Okay, so I'm currently recording voiceovers for the podcast, and listening back to them, I didn't know my accent sounded so Dutch. Like, the thing is, I know I don't have a Dutch accent when I speak like this. It's probably like more, it's a mixture of a lot of things. And I know it's a bit of a weird thing. And also it tends to be a bit Irish because I spoke to Neve, like my whole specialization. So it's a mixture of a lot of things. Like, it's a mixture of Dutch, Spanish, probably a bit of like a lot of American, English. Like, it has its own life. And it's funny because when I speak to Spanish people, my accent in English sounds more Spanish the more I speak to them. And it's the same thing with Neve. When I speak to Neve or when I speak to one of my Irish colleagues here, my accent tends to change to Irish, just because I don't do it on purpose. I just pick it up like that, and then I don't know why, it just happens and I don't even notice it. But now when I was reading the voiceovers for these packages and I was like reading, not just speaking, my accent sounds so Dutch. Like, you can hear the Dutch, especially with like crisp audio. So yeah, that's kind of frustrating. And I've been literally recording these voiceovers for the whole afternoon because I couldn't get them right. I couldn't get them in the pace I wanted. I was trembling. I was like struggling with words. I was struggling with pronunciation. I was struggling with flow of speech. And yeah, it just took me very long. I sent them all to our podcast anchor now, and she wants me to change one voiceover because I said legislative and it's legislative. In the beginning. So yeah, let's get this bread, and I really want this day to be over because it's just not my day. I look like shit. Everything is like, nothing is working. But hey, keep on smiling, keep on appreciating the fact that we're here, that I am able to do this, and that these are the problems I struggle with. Because in this world and in this economy, there are much worse things and much worse experiences to have. So thank God that I am whining about this, which I should not, but hey. So I'm on my way to Barcelona Zoo to do a report on something with the mayor saying or opening something with biological. I've not read the press release well enough. Come back to this. I'll come back to this. Okay, so I'm in the zoo. I just finished the report and this is so funny. Like, why am I in the zoo? I don't even like the zoo because I'm very against animals in captivity. Not be somewhere I would usually go just for fun. But hey, like, it's fun. Anyway, I love looking at animals. So that's what I'm doing now. But I'm gonna go back to the office because I have work to do. Okay, you guys, it's shop log time. So I just came home from the Arena, which is a shopping mall here. I bought like basic things and also some really nice things. I went to Druni, I went to Sephora, and I went to this place. I don't know what it's called. Pop? I think it's called Pop. And it's like a shop only for hair and like hair products. I went to Druni and I bought just shampoo. I know, boring. Then I bought a new mucel. Oh, fuck. Oh, I swear this shit, if you're ever in Spain, buy this. You can buy it, I think, in every, like in a lot of stores, pharmacies, and probably also in some supermarkets. This shit smells so good. I will die on that hill. This is amazing. Then I bought this, which is a rosemary oil. It's for scalp and hair strengthening. As you guys may know, no, you don't know because I didn't tell you. I've been oiling my scalp because I basically saw it everywhere on TikTok and I heard that it's good for your hair. Because now I'm using another oil which is a bit cheaper, so now I really invested in, I think, a good one. So I'm gonna try this and let you know how that goes. Bought new CeraVe, the foaming cleanser. I'm changing my cleanser because I feel like the one that I use now is not really working anymore. Then I bought this new night cream with vitamin C and AHA. Don't know. Heard vitamin C is good for your skin, so I bought Scala, which is also a heat protector, and I normally don't use a heat protector. I'm so sorry. I do use heat on my hair, I think, almost every day, and I never put heat protector in. Good that I use that now. Then we have another oil, which is jojoba oil. Also a curly brand. Just gonna try this out as well. I bought a little hand sanitizer for in my bag. I'm a bit of a germaphobe, and when I go out, when I'm on the tram or whatever, or when I'm just out and about, I really need something that like kind of makes me feel not gross, because of course like a city, it's just not the most hygienic place. Another, oh, I love this shit. This is Brazilian Crush by Sol de Janeiro, and it's number 62, which is a summer scent. It has been raining for the past 2 weeks, but next week it's going to be 20 degrees and sunny. So I felt like we need a sunny perfume, like a little sunny scent. And then lastly, no, we have three more things. So I bought the Too Faced chocolate bronzer, which is matte and long wear, and I saw again this everywhere on TikTok because I've been looking for a new bronzer, because yeah, my bronzers have been looking a bit tacky. Doesn't really like I felt the need to buy a new one. So this is my new baby, and I'm gonna try it out tonight because tonight we're going out. Lastly, I bought this for my hair, which is a brush and a blow dryer in one. My hairdresser yesterday used a similar one like this, and he told me that I should buy it, and I wanted to buy this thing for a long time, and now I have it. So again, I'm gonna try that out tonight, and yeah, I think that's it.
Let's make a trip down where we can find some harmony while build up the colors of my self-portrait. Start up a candle job, shine as bright like creative strobe lights, nail and glow as the rain and the morning sun. What about sit and listen? Why can't we wait and see for you?
It's Sunday, and I didn't really do much. I just woke up, of course, had breakfast, had lunch, studied some Spanish because I am picking up my Spanish again. And now I was reading Iron Flame, and I had to stop reading because I needed a pause because it was too good. Like, it was too good. I needed to, like, it's not even a chapter. It's just one, like from one page to another. I needed to stop reading because I got too excited. So I just had a little TikTok break, and in a few hours I'm gonna make dinner, and I'm now gonna just be on TikTok for a bit because today I'm just having a chill day like every Sunday, which is nice. And then maybe I start editing my vlog later, but I'm not sure yet, so we'll see about that.